So what is a waterfall chart? So waterfall chart shows a running total as the values are getting added or subtracted, right? It shows the running total. Supposing your initial total is 1000, and then when you add 100, 1100. So and then if the sale is more, right? So let's say afterwards, if your sale is you made another 500, so 1100 plus 500, 1600, something like that, okay? And then the sales got dropped, okay? You have some, or let's say best thing is the profitability, okay? Negative margin, and then positive margin, negative margin, and then finally you'll get something like this. So why do we need to use waterfall chart? It helps us to understand how the initial values got affected due to change in increase or decrease of the values till the end. Okay? Supposing you have invested money on your, let's say you have made some capital investment on your business, right? So as you invested money, right, starting from year 2001 to 2003, how much you invested and how much you lost, okay, due to depreciation, all the things, right? Yeah, stock mark is another example, right? So the stock mark, there's a classic example. Thanks, Abhijit. Okay, in the case of stock mark, this is what you invested, and then suddenly it goes up and it goes down, goes up. So it helps us to understand how the initial value of stock price got affected due to changes in increase and decrease of, or because of the dynamics of the market till the end. This is a classic example, okay? So when to use this one, and showing product value over a period of time, comparing product earnings, okay? In the case of stock price also, you can use headcount comparison. The day one we recruited 500 people in my company, and then we recruited 150, and then 100, and then suddenly 50 people, they resigned the job. As of now, how much I am having? What is the total headcount currently I have? How much I started with, how much I have it right now? In between, how many people I ramped up? How many of them they resigned the job? Got it? So in this kind of situation, if you want to understand how the initial values get affected due to various changes in increase or decrease of the values till the end, in that kind of situation, you can use waterfall chart. Waterfall chart is also pretty simple. So here I just use the same data here for the sake of simplicity. So what I am going to do is, see here what will happen is, here it is in slideshow mode. If you want to make any changes to the bookmark, right, you need to exit from the slideshow, and only then it will allow you to make changes to your chart in the bookmark, okay? That is the point I should have told you earlier. Anyhow, I covered that one also now. So here the waterfall is, what is the waterfall here, and this is the waterfall chart. We don't have anything here, right? Sales. Usually if you use quarter or something like that, right, year, month, but here I don't have the calendar column. So this basically a north region. I just changed it to northeast, something like that, okay? Each region, how the sales went. Initially we started with something like this, it goes up, and currently this is the total, overall total, okay? This is kind of a the cumulative total or something like that, okay? So it's pretty simple plotting the waterfall chart. And next we are left with funnel chart. The funnel chart helps us to visualize the linear process that has sequentially connected stages. For example, this is my funnel chart. Linear process that has sequential connected stages. It is something like that. Let's say you want to sell your product. Recently you developed a mobile app, and you want to sell your mobile app to your customers. And what you are doing is, right, you are giving an advertisement about your product, and initially 350 people, they have shown interest. Okay, they contact you by seeing your advertisement. And then what happens the next stage? This is the lead, right? This is the lead stage. And next one is how many of them out of 350 you selected as a potential customer, because you don't want to waste time in giving a demo to all the 350 leads which you got it. You got a call from 350 customers, that is the lead stage. And second one is you are shortlisting of the 350 which all customers are really likely to buy my mobile app. And next one is what it, out of the 160, 120 people, they express their interest, they fill the form. Okay, you have given the form to fill it out. Out of the 160, 40 people drop. So here one stage to other stage we can see a drop in values. That's why it looks like inverted V shape. It is like not an inverted V, it's kind of a V shape, right? It's a V shape. Okay, funnel, it's something like funnel, right? This is like a funnel. And next one is out of the 120 they fill the form, only 90 they attended the demo. After attending the demo, only 60 people they subscribe or they bought our app. So various stages, right? So at the initial stage itself no one will go and buy. Initially they will see your advertisement, because of the advertisement, whatever you mentioned in the advertisement, right? So they got impressed and they're calling you 350 people. So till the lead to conversion, right? So you will capture the data. So this is called your funnel chart because it shows the flows of stages from lead to till conversion. It shows the complete flow. The top section of the funnel chart displays the wider area, which often decreases as it moves forward into the or moves downward into the channel. So it helps us to visualize the linear process that are sequential connected stages, because each stage is connected. Okay, so when to use funnel chart? The funnel chart is used in the case of marketing. Marketing people, they use the funnel chart. You might have heard about this term sales funnel from the marketing guys, right? So now let us take a look at a simple sales funnel case study. Sales funnel is a marketing term, right? So this is to track how a starting set of visitors or users drop out of the process or flow. Let's say you are a marketing manager. You are trying to explore how you can reach more potential customers to grow your revenue share. In that case, you are doing some kind of opportunity analysis or sales prospecting. What do you mean by sales prospecting? You are generating leads through some third-party application or through Facebook ad, Google ad, and then you qualify 160 leads as potential leads. Out of this 350, 160 customers have shown interest, and then you come up with some strategies to target these customers by conducting a demo session or so, okay, or webinar. So next you send the proposal to those customers to finalize them. Starting from the enquiry, this is the enquiry to conversion. How many stages are there here? We have, in this case, we have 5 stages are there. So obviously in the first stage, in the first stage, we will have more values in it. As we move downward, there is a drop in customers. Right? This called your sales funnel or funnel chart. In the marketing, in the sales point of our marketing team, they use the term sales funnel. Right? So in each stage, how many customers they drop. So that is what we can see it here. So I kept some data. I don't remember some data. I don't remember that. Let me just see if I can pull that report. demonstration purpose, right? I'm going to use, this is your funnel chart. You just click on it. So usually what we have, the data should be like each stage, what is the sales, something like that. You have some stage something like prospecting or the lead, how much, and inquiry, potential customers, potential stage, and something like that. You need to define the stages and each stage what is the value. Supposing you have 5 stages, you can specify 5 stages values. But for example sake, I just simply put this one, okay, and here I just simply put this one. Look here, in furniture category, sale is more. For technology, you just assume that furniture is like your lead, and second one is this one, the selection of customers, and then out of the 297 customers, we selected 270 customers as a potential customers, and then simply you put create one, open a notepad and put different stages. Against that, put values, simply drag and drop. This one will give you an idea about your the each stage, how much drop we could see in the throughout this prospecting. Got it? This is what your funnel chart is. Pretty simple. When should I use funnel chart? If the data is sequential and moves through at least 4 stages. In this case we have 3, but still works. This is to calculate the potential revenue or sales or deals by stages, and also it helps us to calculate and track conversion retention rates. In the case of churn rate, right, so it helps us to find out the retention rate, okay, how much we are able to retain the customers, how many of them they walked out of the business. In that kind of situation it will good, and also it helps us to reveal the bottlenecks in the linear process, okay, where the bottleneck, right? So why it is dropping like anything, right? So it helps us to find out the bottleneck in the linear process. In the case of shopping cart, right, so in the case of shopping cart workflow also, they use funnel chart. Not only marketing, even the case of shopping cart. So abandoned cart, how many of you heard about abandoned cart? Supposing you want to buy 2 or 3 products in Amazon, you keep you keep add the selective products to the cart, okay, and then what you do is, because of some confusion, you are not buying it. Though you added the products to your cart, you did not make a purchase. It is still lying in your cart only, okay, abandoned cart. In that kind of situation, it helps us to understand where the bottleneck. The customer, they selected the product, and while checkout, right, they are not doing checkout, instead they simply adding. So where the problem is, why are they not? Is it due to some connection issue or server related issue, right? So where the bottleneck, why they are not checking out? So those kind of analysis you can use funnel chart. So hope you understood when to use funnel chart, what is funnel chart, what is waterfall chart, and next one is the ribbon chart. The ribbon chart is very interesting one. The ribbon charts are effective at showing the change in the rank with the highest range always displayed on top for each time period. So what I will do is so this is what the ribbon chart. This is where ribbon chart. Okay, click on the ribbon chart. The advantage of ribbon chart is it will show you the rank. Okay, I don't have the year and quarter here. Ideally, if you plot the year or quarter in this one, it will give you better idea. And let me do one thing here. Yeah, good. I have some year here. Let me just do this one here. Only 1 year is there. Why it shows only 1 year? Okay. So here it will show something like year values, not some. because the sum, right, it sums all the years. Let me just click on it and I will say no aggregation. Here let me do don't summarize. So here I just click the year column. The moment when I clicked it, I could see a menu appears for this specific column. Here summarization, I am going to say don't summarize. Let's wait for some time. And why it is still don't summarize. Cool. It shows only one column here. The reason is all the years, right, it is adding it because of the default behavior. In Power BI, any numeric variable is there, right, it does the aggregation by default. Okay, but here though I did it, one second, let me select this as sum of year. It shows sum of year again. It is not showing the do not summarize. Ideally it should show here. Okay, it is not showing here. So though I mentioned don't summarize, it is still doing the summarize, right? Aggregation, some value as no calculation. Okay, you do not summarize is missing here. Or let me try with the quarter. I think with quarter also the same issue. So I'll just go and check the data here. We will see what problem is there in the data. I'm going to select sales W04. Quarter is 1, 2, 3, 4 is there, right? And when I select the quarter here, don't summarize. And then here postal code, uncategorized. And next one here, the problem is the moment when I drag and drop here, quarter. No, it is doing the same thing here again. So not this one, I just put it in values. Okay, axis is quarter, and let me do one thing. I just pull the sales here. Okay, so initially, though it is a ribbon chart, when you drag and drop the quarter, right? Okay, mistakenly I put the year here, and ideally in the axis I should have put year. Anyhow, not a problem. So the quarter here, right? So all the 4 quarters, and what is the sales? But though I have used ribbon chart, it shows the column chart now. So what I am going to do is I am going to pull the region in the legend here. Look here, now it become a ribbon chart. So most of them, they get stuck up with that one. So initially they drag and drop 2 fields in this ribbon chart, and then they will be puzzled why it is showing column chart instead of the ribbon chart. You need to make sure that in the legend field you are going to drag and drop some categorical variable. So fine, we are done with this here. So next we can see, okay, here instead of quarter, let me do one thing. I'll just drag and drop the year. So actually in the axis I should have dragged and dropped the year. (2013) and 2014, only 2 year we have the data here. So I can, if you keep the cursor here, year 2013, and if you keep the cursor somewhere here, can you make a difference here? Okay, let me do one thing. Instead of year, because we have only 2 years data here, that's why it's not that much helpful. Still it is helpful, it was helpful, but to get a better understanding about the functionality of ribbon chart, I use quoter here. So this is my sales value. This is, it shows, let me just over the cursor here. In quarter 1 south region, what is the sales, and in quarter 1 what is the sales in the northeast region, North Asia. In each region what is the sales it shows, but on top of this segment, right, the top one shows the highest sales. Okay, and in similarly, see here, this is quarter 1, this is quarter 2, this is quarter 3 and quarter 4. Each quarter, what is the sales in each region it shows. The topmost one shows the highest sales in which region. The top selling region, it is displaying on top of this one. This is the topmost one. This is the topmost one in this region. So here multiple regions are there. Of all these region in quarter 1, this is the top selling region. Second top selling, third top selling, likewise. You can see the size also goes down, right? That is how we need to interpret. But when you see this one here, when you notice the dimmed one, I meant about this part. Similarly, this part, including this one. Okay, I just including this is the one shows you the rank change in terms of the rank. For example, if you hover the cursor here, south sales and each region sales it shows, and also it shows the increase in sales. For example, if you hover the cursor here, in south sales, there is a the drop in sales, rank 2 or rank 1, and drop in rank with respect to sales. I just clear this one. So in between the sales for each quarter, the dimmed color shows you the change in the rank, with the highest range always displayed on top for each time period. So if you click on this one here, this is the region, top region, right? So one test rank is 2. See, test is a region name. Okay, north east region, sales is that one. The second is test sales, and okay, this is some confusing since the region name I changed it is not showing the proper thing. Or if you hover the cursor here, the second one, south sales compared to north east sales. In the south sales, we can see the the third quarter and fourth quarter. In the third quarter and fourth quarter, what is the rank? Okay, between the third quarter to fourth quarter, what is the change in sales? So negative, right? There is a decrease in sales when you compare the third quarter with fourth quarter. There is a decrease in, how much decrease? -9 on it. Hence the south region sales, the rank became 2 now. And if I keep the cursor here, this is the northeast region compared to third and fourth quarter, there is a change in sales, -256, but still it is number 1 because of the sales value. Now you understood. So the in between the dimmed one, it shows you what is the change in rank. Okay, and the highest rank or range value always displayed on top of each time period. So between quarter 2 and quarter 3 and quarter 4, what is the increase or decrease in sales, and and then what is the rank? And if you see here, this became rank 3 and rank 7. In the third quarter, it was rank 7. In the fourth quarter, look here, there is an increase, right? In the third quarter, it is falling down, but it is moving up here. Third quarter in the east region, the rank was 7, whereas in the fourth quarter, the same region east was ranked as 4. Hence, there is a increase in the rank in positive term, right? There is a +3. We could see some kind of good sign here. Okay, but by seeing the upward and downward thing, see here, it is going down. Third quarter is this one, and fourth quarter is going down. But if you see here, it is going up, right? So quarter 2 to quarter 3, you can see, look here, second south region, the second quarter rank was 3. The same south region in quarter 3, the rank, it became rank 2. So there is what is the change in the rank? 1, right? So 3 to 2, right? Which means higher the rank, so lesser the rank value means higher, better, right? The sale is good. So that's how we do ranking, isn't it? First rank, second rank, third rank. Even in the school marks, we do it that way. So now you understood with this how helpful the ribbon chart is all about, how to plot the ribbon chart. Okay. So we discussed so far the ribbon chart, funnel chart, and then the waterfall chart. Okay. And also we discussed about the bookmark, the advantages of using bookmark. Also we discussed it. And also I forgot to tell you this one. Is there any way we can use buttons in the bookmark? So instead of clicking here, okay, and you can add a button or image also here. I should have told that time itself. Somehow I forgot it. Look here, insert. So here, when you click on the insert menu, you can see buttons and shapes. You can use some shapes or you can use buttons. For example, I want to create, I want to use a blank button here. Look here, it got displayed here. You can create multiple buttons. Each button should show the different bookmark. So this is my button here. Where did I select this? Under insert, you will find buttons. Different shape of the buttons are available. I just select blank. So this is the one. So when you click on this button, what will happen is on the right side you can find the format button pane. So just beneath this you can see fill. We can enable on here, and then the default state on press. When I click on this button, it should do something. What it should do? The action. What action it should do? You need to enable action here, and then scroll down. Just beneath the action you will find something called bookmark, because we created a bookmark. Which bookmark should get activated? So when I click on this, it should directly go to this one. Okay. So look here what happens. Now we configured everything. When I click on this, what happens? It has to go to the spotlight. Click, control plus click. You need to hold the control and then you need to click on it. Look here, it directly goes to this one. Likewise, you can create more than one button also. Instead of clicking here, you can enable the end reporting users to click on the button. You can give the title for the button also, so that if you give some meaningful name here like this, right? So when they click if they want to see different regions, sales, performance or report, they need to click on the appropriate button, so that they can see the relevant report which they are interested in. So this is the one, the spotlight. The last one is that one, right? That's how you need to do it. So what you do is you can watch my video and then you practice this one. I will share this Power BI file also. You can start practice it with this. Okay, review with this one. The next one is the key influencer visual. Something like key influencer visual. I just see